Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Oh, and he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pelé. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Gullit, nicely weighted ball. Konate plays it long. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribéry. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Nedved. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he spark a counter here? Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. No way through. Pepe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah. And Gullit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ribéry is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Messi.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press.
14,
Pepe. And Araujo. Vieira. And Araujo. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Gullit. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ambitious ball here. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Now Yaya Toure. Yamal. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. That's a delicate pass. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a... Can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gullit. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? Ribery. Ribery looking to be a menace in the final third. He's a sharp little ball here. Cantona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. And they've switched it over to the other side.
There will be
no way through there.
time.
Ribery. Nedved. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Neymar.
And we're underway again.
Coming on to replace him is
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foot in. Cruyff. Ribery. Looking to play him in. Well, the runner... Oh, what a mistake! Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Gullit. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Nedved. It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! A finish right from the top draw! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh no, what has happened here? He can get that clear. Toure with the slide tackle there. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ferdinand. Ball's played through. Pepe makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. Well, that has not gone well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bullet. He's found a way through. Nedved. And he was quick to react. Ribéry. Distributed tidily. He's found a way past. Yamal. And he's opted for the long pass. Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neatly clipped into space. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 2,
It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Swung over. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Cruyff. Yamal gets into some space.
2 added minutes has been
And this is
indicated.
Cruyff. And he's gone backward here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved. Head it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a little off target. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Pele! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he was quick to react. Ribéry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
And that is a little undercooked. That pass isn't the best. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Ferdinand gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target. Throw in. Gullit dominates aerially so often.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Oh, he's having a shot! Beckham. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And this is Pele! So much time and space here. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Pele. Platini. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Try and Gullit! Good take, and again! Goal! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Suarez. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Now it's Platini. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal, passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary, and it's Gullit.
There will be
Aimed
one
beyond the
minute added
defence.
time.
Araujo, Ferdinand, and we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 5.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Suarez. Nedved. Platini. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Thuram. And here's Messi. Nedved. And a chance! Sticks it away! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nedved. Luis Suarez. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Gullit. Gullit. That's Thuram. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Now it's Nedved. Cantona has created one goal already. Konate cuts it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and event.
Ah, he's given it away. Threads one in. Might be danger. Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on
Coming
both
the
sides,
field
actually.
is number 6.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Pepe. And he's gone searching crossfield. Ribery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's forced to go back. No, it's come to nothing. Maldini. Now he's got space here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thuram. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's the throw. And it's Michel Platini. Yamal. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. So what can they make of this? He's through here. Gullit. Ribery is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's had it nicked away. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Rooney. Neymar. This might spell danger. Lahm. And the number on the board is 3. He's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Ambitious ball here. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up.
Got it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cleared without complication. Spread out to the left. Ribéry looks to get on the end of this. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Ribéry. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Front-footed pressing going on here. Lizarazu. Now it's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's gone backward here. Ibrahimovic! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under...
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good foot in there. Bullet dominates aerially so often. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ribéry. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gullit. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Gullit. Now it's Gullit. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Pelé, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So is this the start of a comeback? Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with... It's Ibrahimovic! It's there! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Ball's up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ribéry. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Gullit, and he was quick to react. Vitinha. They get a throw in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Araujo. Pelé gets flagged offside. Gullit Threads one in. He can run onto that. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Yaya Toure gets it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That could spell trouble. He is through here. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cantona. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And yes, it's there! Put it at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That has not gone well. Now it's Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Pass somewhat off target. Lizarazu crosses.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Eto'o. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it, can he get away? Ribery. And Yamal. Pepe. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ribery. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's well positioned. Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Yamal. Number 8.
And the keeper beats it away.
Number 21. Johan Cruyff.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Coming on the field.
Oh, well played.
Number 19. Messi.
And now
Number
a sudden
6.
chance to counter.
Now, number 5. Suarez.
Substitutions taking place.
Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vitinha. Ah, he's given it away. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press.
Maybe 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lahm. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit.